This is the story of a collective northward migration of elephant herds in Yunnan, and their journey has drawn the attention of the whole world. They set off from the Xishuangbanna Nature Reserve in Yunnan and passed through 3 prefectures and 18 counties along the way. It took them over a year to return home safely. The travel expenses of the elephant herds during this trip were estimated to be over 6.8 million yuan at the preliminary calculation. In March 2020, the tropical rainforests in Yunnan suffered from the most severe drought in history. In order to ensure the survival of the baby elephants that were about to be born, the elephant herds had no choice but to embark on a northward migration route. At first, the elephant herds consisted of 16 elephants. They climbed over mountains and crossed farmlands. After traveling for 4 months, they still hadn't found a suitable home for themselves, so they continued to move northward. In December of the same year, they entered Mojiang County in Pu'er. Since they still hadn't found a suitable habitat, the baby elephant had to be born during the migration. Thus, the number of members in the elephant herds increased from 16 to 17. After the baby elephant learned to walk, the elephant herds continued to migrate northward for the newly born. Baby elephant areas with human activities were like insurmountable barriers, and it needed the help of its mother to get through them. After traveling for 100 kilometers, the elephant herds arrived at Eshan County in Yuxi City. This was the first time they had entered human settlements. To prevent the masses from getting hurt, the Yunnan Forest Fire Brigade of China took on the task of escorting them. They skillfully lured the elephant herds out of the busy, urban areas and avoided many unnecessary casualties. During the migration, the elephant herds ate as they walked. Instead of stopping them, humans took the initiative to provide them with delicious food and water and took good care of them. After continuing to move northward for several months, considering that there was no suitable habitat further north, the relevant departments decided to take measures to block their way. They planned to use delicious food as bait to gradually guide the elephant herds back to Xishuangbanna. Soon, the plan was carried out as scheduled. The actions of the elephant herds were just as expected, and they smoothly passed through the bridge. Finally, from March 2020 to August 2021, the elephant herds started from Xishuangbanna and passed through places like Pu'er, Hong, Yuxi, and Kunming. The whole journey lasted for 17 months, creating the longest migration of elephant herds in Chinese history. During this migration, there were a total of 412 incidents, and the preliminary estimated losses reached 6.8 million yuan. However, with the protection and escort of people from all walks of life, the elephant herds successfully returned home. Judging from their tired sleeping postures, it's clear that this long journey was no easy feat.